Hey guys, so I'm considering doing a new theme or playlist, I guess you could call it, on the channel, and it's going to be a monthly favorites type thing. I'm going to call it monthly favorites, but it's going to be things that really stood out to me throughout that month. So for example, for October, like it's a bit late to be doing that, but for October, the only thing that really comes to mind, because I was kind of inactive with everything, is Porter Robinson and Madeon's video Shelter. Now this video, it's got currently 5.6 million views. It should have way more than that in my opinion. It's an amazing video, and Porter Robinson himself, his channel's only got 175,000. He's even got a story down there now. Shelter tells the story of Rin, a 17-year-old girl who lives her life inside of a futuristic simulation completely by herself in infinite beautiful loneliness. Each day Rin awakens in a virtual reality and uses a tablet which controls the simulation to create a new, different, beautiful world for herself. Until one day everything changes and Rin comes to learn the true origins behind her life inside a simulation. So, yeah, it doesn't tell you the specifics of the story, but more or less it's kind of depressing, but at the same time it's beautiful, like he says. Porter Robinson's storytelling is amazing, and I'm not sure why he chose an anime style, but I'm not going to complain. I love anime, or anime as it's properly pronounced. And the artist, the original art director, everything is down in the video description. Like, art director is Yusuke Takeda. Bamboo. I'm not sure what that is. If his name means bamboo, I don't know. But I'll link the video and you can see all that stuff if you're interested in that. And it'll be at the end. You know that YouTube has a new end cards. There's another favorite I can put out. I don't know if it's Movember. More on that later. But I'll put it in the end cards, and it's through A1 Pictures who made it. A1 Pictures developed, I guess you can say, I don't know what you would call it. Is it a developer or is it a producer? I want to say producer. A1 Studios and Crunchyroll. Now, I'm not a big fan of Crunchyroll just because I'm a cheapskate and I can get everything online, especially a lot that aren't on Crunchyroll. So that's the big reason. The stuff that I watch usually isn't on Crunchyroll, which is why I don't have a Crunchyroll subscription. But yeah, anyway, Crunchyroll and A1 Studios, and A1 Studios does kind of everything. I can't list any stuff offhand, but I'll put some stuff in the video on the side beside my head, stuff that they've worked on. I just know that they've worked on a lot of things. I see their name, their studio name, in a lot of anime, and the other thing that I was going to talk about is the end cards, which it's, in a way, it's an annotation, but YouTube put out, like, I don't know if it's November or if it came out late October. I just know that they have it now for everybody. It was kind of in beta for big YouTubers and select people, but it's an easy way of making an outro card for your channel, which before was quite a pain to do, and you might think that it's a complete replacement for it, but it's not, because if you just blatantly put it into your video at the end, it's going to cover up certain elements of your video which you might not want to cover up, so you still need to think about where you are in your frame and what you're going to do at the outro of your video. Like for me, I'm kind of experimenting with it. Like my last video, I'm using the same design I used before. I just didn't use it previously until yesterday's video because I lost the file and then I found it. But I'm using that. It's Mamo Vlogs at the top. I think I have Mamokin up there. I didn't even. And down below, I have my social media handles, like Mamo Plays for Twitter and all that stuff. And then in the middle, there's nothing there because that's where my end cards go after uploading the video on YouTube. Now, there is one downside, I guess you could call it, to the end cards. You either use end cards or annotations. You can't have both, which I don't really understand why. Maybe they're phasing out annotations. I don't know what they're doing, but you can't have both of them at the same time for whatever reason. They just don't let you do that. Maybe it's the way the video coding with the layer, I don't know. No idea. But point being is, it's awesome. It's way easier. You don't need to, snapshot everything. You can put a direct link in there. It's very fast. But I guess for big editing tools like vidIQ, and what's the other one? Social Blade? No. Actually, I don't know if it's Social Blade or not, but there's another big one that they're both paid services, but if you're partnered like I am, you can get those for free, more or less. Like, I use vidIQ now as a replacement for one I used to use. I can't even remember the name of it. You know, they do mass edits of annotations and templates and stuff, but now they have end cards and templates built in, except they don't let you make your own templates, which I think they should do that, but they let you import from another video. It's kind of weird what they're doing, but it's Google. Most things they do is weird until like a month later, and then it's the new norm. So I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this monthly favorites thingy for October. I don't even know what I'm going to call it. If you can think of another name, by all means, let me know down in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this, if you thought it was informative, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I guess at the end of November, the last day of November, I'm going to be putting up my November favorites. Like, it's in my mind now, so I'll be able to make a proper list and organize it a little better. I literally just came up with the idea, so I just started recording. I'll see you in the next vlog or favorites video. Pick a name for it. Bye-bye.